Happy Hump Day. I am your mini medium on the A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. And I am losing my voice lately. I am sitting here as I'm getting prepared for my every weekly show, which I absolutely love. I look forward to my Wednesday night. I know it's one of those things where I feel like if you have something in your life that inspires you and excites you, then you just always have something to look forward to, right? So my Wednesday nights are my favorite. Here at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, we went through the whole daylight savings where we had to spring ahead an hour. And I'm good with it. I feel like a lot of people that go through the daylight saving hour loss, it can be very draining, which I feel like, that even 1 hour of sleep is so important. But anyway, it's been good for me. I love more sun, and the daylight is definitely my friend. So couple things that I'm excited for. So today is very lucky numbers for me. So the 22nd is one of my favorite numbers. And Friday, I had to think what day it was. Friday the 24th is my 3-year celebration, if you will, of coming out of the broom closet, as I call it, and really just sharing my gifts. So March 24th of 2020 is when I decided that I wanted to do something that I was excited and passionate about. And I decided to share my gifts. And I have not looked back since. So it's been a blessing. I've met so many amazing people and got to have some amazing connections all over the world now. So anyway, so happy anniversary to me on Friday for deciding to really come out of a secret, I guess, if you will, comfort zone. And I feel incredibly blessed. I can't believe it's been 3 years though. So time is flying. So we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna start out as usual with this week's affirmation. And in celebration of, and actually I've been drawn to the number 24 lately. So there's a reason for it, not just because of the anniversary, but 24 just today has been really strong. So we're going to use that 24. And I've been trying to count these out before I came on to do my show. But I forgot today. So 17, 18, 19, 21. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So the 24th card is how I connect with the affirmation for this week. And the affirmation, just for those who are not familiar with what an affirmation is, the best way I put this is it is a message, usually a sentence or maybe a couple that is from the universe to yourself. So the universe is saying, or your affirmation or promise to yourself, it says, even when things aren't perfect or don't seem to be working out, I choose to trust in life. I love this one for many reasons. If you look at, so recently, probably, what was it, 2 days ago, my Instagram was hacked, and it has been crazy trying to get that figured out. Now I'm going to probably have to start a new Instagram, which, okay, it's not the end of the world, right? So when things aren't working out, right, or they're not perfect, I just choose to trust in life and trust that everything happens for a reason. And there's got to be a reason why my Instagram probably won't be able to be back up and going. However, I literally just talked to my husband about changing and streamlining my name with all of my social media stuff, and streamlining it to be the mini medium, and then of course at the end be psychic medium Stephanie. So um, yeah, so maybe that's the reason. I don't know, but I choose to trust in life. I choose to trust that it was supposed to be that way. So I hope for whoever's listening that you all can also find peace in even the difficult days, and just trust that it'll all work out. It'll all work out. All right. Okay. Well, I am ready for my first caller, and I love this name. This is Jade from Australia. Hi, Jade.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm excited.
Oh, well, good. I'm excited to meet you. I every time I see Australia, I get excited just to hear your voice. I just your the accent, your accent, it makes me so happy. So um and your name, Jade, ironically, is one of my favorite stones. So
Oh,
I yeah, I love it. I love the name. Um,
thanks,
all right, my yes, you're welcome. All right, my friend, how can
thank
I
you.
help you today?
I'm actually going back and forth thinking what's my question. Um, I've got like three in my mind, and I feel like two of them are really basic, and then I've got. Do you do mediumship as well?
Yes, I do.
Is that right? All
Yes.
right. So I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure whether to go with the. I'm not because I've been at home with my, raising my kids and stuff, and it's time that I start getting back into the workforce, which I am at the moment. But I'm just wondering, am I on the right career path? I guess because I'm a bit lost when it comes to that, and what I want to do. And yes, I'm just wondering if you can see if I'm on the right path. I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. No, I'm a firm believer, as I said earlier, about everything happening for a reason. And um, even my affirmation, it really does, in my opinion, it really meshes and makes sense even with what your question is. And being that, when our job is not perfect, or things aren't working the way we want them to within our career, and we're feeling a bit lost, we just have to choose to trust in life, right?
Yeah.
Trusting,
Yeah.
and that's the hardest part, is trust. I feel like we just, our human side of us puts up this protective guard, and the trust is just something that definitely has to be earned. And I feel like the universe or God or whoever you feel your maker is, in that sense, it's trusting in that higher power. So um, I feel like I'm gonna really focus on what I'm picking up with your career path, and then I'll also keep my mediumship abilities open. And that way, if you do have any loved ones on the other side, then you know I'm ready and available. So,
Yeah. Okay.
um, perfect. Okay, so the way that I do my readings, so I've been doing this for about 27 years, and I use tarot cards as a tool, but I really listen and trust in my gifts first, and then the cards will just more or less validate what I'm seeing. And the first thing, um, as I'm focusing on you and your career, um, and then I pull this card, which is absolutely beautiful. I'll show it on my screen here. So if anyone watches on the live, but it's the Four of Coins. And if that couldn't be a perfect card for you right now, especially with um, money, finances with your job, it's a perfect card for you. So, a coin is something of value to you. So that can be whatever you find of value, whether it's food and clothing and water, your family, your health, your job. And so I feel a lot of what I see with your current job, but I do feel what you're doing now is just a job. I don't feel this is a career. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay. Um, I feel that this, it brings in the paycheck, pays, the bills, support you, the family. Um, Intuitively, as I see for you, um, you have such this beautiful, calming energy where I can completely see you going down that path of being a healer, um, helping others, um, taking care of others in that way that as they come into you, you help them to feel better and to carry on with their life. Um, I don't feel like you like to be put out in the open to be recognized, though. So, are you like, do you like to be behind the scenes?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't, yeah, that's a perfect way to put it.
Yes. Okay. Beautiful. So, you're what I call a silent healer, which really is I want to help others, but I don't want to really be recognized. I'm gonna kind of just sit back and do this. And I've been so drawn to you. Um, even I'm going to tell you, this is really um, even down that road of helping children, especially a certain age group. And I can't quite get away from that. So, um, even a teacher in that sense of teaching others. Um, you do have that very beautiful healer, but also such a calming voice that you can help others. Um, in about 4 months, um, so that puts us at about July. I really do feel like I see you starting to open up new doors to new changes for your actual career, not just a job.
All right.
I do, I do see this requiring some training, some schooling. Um, so it's going to have you juggling some schedules, my friend.
Yeah.
um, but what's great is that at the end of the day, it's going to give you that satisfaction and it's going to fill up that soulful cup that I feel at the moment is empty. And that's really why you're feeling lost, you know. Um, I I'll tell you one more thing here too, and I know I've got another caller waiting, but I do want to tell you that uh, there, boy, you've got a very strong sister-like female, obviously, that is on the other side that I feel very strong. And it's interesting because her messages or her energy right now is very reluctant to step forward for whatever reason. Um, have you lost a really close friend or a sister?
Um, Not a sister, not blood relation, but someone
Right,
like big sisters. Yeah.
right.
Actually,
Yeah,
there's
that's
probably a
why.
couple. There's probably a couple.
Yeah, yeah, and that's probably why when I feel their energy, it's so strong. But and I feel like maybe the hesitancy to step forward is not that they don't want to come forward for you, but I feel like they're funny because I feel both of them are like, oh my gosh, we don't want to be on the radio. We don't, we don't want to, they're just kind of a little reserved, I guess. Um,
Yeah.
but the main message I would say that I'm picking up from both of them is I just keep hearing them say, what an amazing and strong soul that you are, and how wonderful of a love that you have for many, and including them. Um, and they're
Yeah.
just validating that healing energy that I have coming from you. So, um, and one last thing, really quick, Jade, I'm completely blown away just right now. I just saw that the card I pulled for you is the color green. It's all green.
That's my favorite
I mean,
color.
it is
My
mine
favorite
too.
color.
Purple, yep, purple and green. And the card we pulled for you is it's a beautiful, beautiful green. So I feel like that's just an even more validated sign for you, for sure. But so I say just know that I do feel that in about 4 months, keep your eyes open to, the idea of helping others, and you'll find your path. I can feel it. You're very determined.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Can I ask one question? So my dad passed away a few years ago, and I'm just wondering, is there a reason why maybe because I've tried to somewhat give him a chance to reach out in these kind of opportunities, and doesn't ever seem to want to, I guess, have a message or anything like that. We had a little bit of a strained relationship. And yes, I'm just wondering, is there a reason that maybe he doesn't come forward when I look for him?
Yeah, I've experienced when I have clients come to me and ask the same question. You're not alone in that aspect. Of course, your loved ones are with you. Uh, they're watching over and guiding and protecting. I feel that it's like the way I explain it, Jade, it's like watching water boil. If you sit and watch water boil, it's not going to happen, right? Just
Yeah.
trusting, going back to that trust again, and knowing that he is with you. And when it's the time, he'll come through. He'll give you messages.
Yeah.
And I feel like he already is. It's just we always set our mind to looking for certain things. And if we don't see those certain things, then we feel like they're not there, you know? Um,
Yeah.
but
I wasn't invited to his funeral a few years ago when he passed 3 years ago, and it's just been sort of a struggle to, I feel like I'm also going through like a trauma because there's no closure, there's no nothing. So I was just hoping that,
yeah,
eventually, but like you said, I just got to be patient and hopefully I get that
yeah,
message from him soon.
yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure to talk to you and do this reading for you. And I'm gonna hop and grab my next caller. But you have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I wish you so much luck in your journey this year.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great night. Bye bye. Okay, Mike, do we have time for Anita in Canada? Oh, okay. All right, no worries. Um, Boy, I tell you, I could probably seriously, I laugh. I could probably have like a 2-hour show of how much I love and passionate about what I do and sharing. When information starts to download, as we call it, it is just overwhelming information, and you just want to share. And man, I love it. I love having just, however many minutes, 10, 12 minutes to connect with callers that call in and to trust, right? To trust me. And that's so big for me. So I love it. All right. We have Anita from Canada. Hi, Anita.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I know that we've got a few minutes here, but I would love to help you with whatever it is you're looking for, my friend.
Well, I am looking for, just wondering what Spirit has in line. I have a few projects on the horizon, and I'm just wondering if there's anything extra that I should do to see it to fruition.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay. Well, as you've been talking, I decided to count out my cards. 24 has been my number today. So 2 and 4. Um, so keep that number in mind because there's always a reason. And I pulled the 24th card, and in this beautiful chakra deck that I have, we pulled the moon card for you. If that is not a more perfect card, it makes me so happy to see. Now, some of the things I'm seeing for you for things to really come to fruition is taking a moment to just breathe, to just breathe. Well, you are a go-getter, and I love it. I can feel it. And I feel sometimes when we get in that go-getter energy, if you will, we forget to just take a minute and just breathe and take it all in. Take in all the hard work, all of the good and the bad, the successes, the failures, because I feel like once you're able to do that, the universe goes, okay, all right, Anita, you've taken time to appreciate and be grateful for the good and appreciate the bad, if you will. And then I feel the universe starts to make things fall into place. I'm a Gemini, and my Gemini mind goes 100 miles a minute. And so I have to find my center and get grounded so that I can feel like I'm not trying to do 20 million things at once and just enjoy each project or whatever, each reading that I do. So I feel one of the things too, do you journal? Do you write and journal?
I'm I'm actually creating a shadow work journal for one of my retreats.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, you just gave me goosebumps. I love this. Okay. Oh, look at our good connection. You gave me goosies. And that's exactly what I'm telling you, right? Is focusing on our shadow work, right? And the shadow work is very beautiful. And this just blows me away. I just got done watching a little I guess, documentary about a gentleman that does shadow work. He's not a light worker, he does shadow work. And no coincidence, I just saw this, and then we're having this conversation. And he talks about how that our shadow work, we need to acknowledge it and we need to befriend it. And I just sat there and thought, oh my gosh, he's right. Because we fear the darkness, we fear the shadow. And once you can befriend that shadow, then it, meaning the shadow work, whatever it may be, feels welcomed and understood. And then we start to evolve.
Absolutely.
Isn't it? Oh my gosh, I love it. I just did a retreat about 2 weeks ago here in Utah, a 2-week retreat, and with an all women's retreat. And I'll tell you, the people that the women or whoever that puts these things together are angels. So thank you for what you do. I don't think you guys realize how impactful and powerful that you are and what you gift so many people. Yeah, take some time to just keep journaling.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you are so welcome. I am beaming with the fact the universe brought you to me and me to you, right?
Well,
Oh,
I just
beautiful.
think because people so often go through trauma and tragedy, and it affects them in such a way. But we are here for 3 reasons: to learn, teach, and heal. to learn the lessons,
Right.
our life lessons, to heal from them, and to teach them when people come in at the same level as you were when you began your journey.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. And I know I'm down to like 30 seconds. So I just want to tell you, thank you so much for your being on my show and trusting me to help you. And I wish you so much love and light as you continue your journey throughout. Okay.
Thank you so much, received and returned, and blessings today, tomorrow, and always for all.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye, hun. All right, friends. Thank you so much. What a fun show tonight. What a great start of the Wednesday night. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye, guys.